G'day trendsetters, I'm coming to you from Otter at the Cinelli booth, and we've got right behind me here the King Zydeco, which is a Cinelli bike. It's made from Columbus carbon. The frame comes in at approximately 1,000 grams and it features the Columbus Futura cross fork. The bike has plenty of clearance. I understand 2.1 and 650B and about 45 on 700C. Should cover you for most courses. And you might notice it has quite a striking paint job. That fact aside, it's equipped with Shimano's GRX 1x. Looking down the fork here, you can see convertible front fork, so like a flip chip kind of situation. And moving down to the bottom bracket, that's elevated for plenty of clearance. We need clearance, as you know, for the low hanging rocks to often proliferate these gravel courses. And this bike is actually quite well priced. It is about $4,800 and it is available from the exclusive US distributor, Cyclone Bicycles. I'll link their website in the description below. And if you're into the more adventurous side of life, Cinelli has the Hobo Bootleg. This bike is designed for crazy adventures. As you can see, it's got some very big tire clearance. In fact, this will clear 29 by 3 inches, huge. Now the fork there is Columbus Futura, and this is known as the anything you need eyelet fork. There's obviously a lot of mounting points, as you can see, and it looks like it can also be adjusted at the front. And this frame is steel. Columbus chrome or double butted tubing, and this is insane. It's fitted out with a 2x mountain bike gearing, so you got Shimano Diore front with very low gears, which is perfect for bike packing and so on. Tiagra rear derailleur, and as you can see, a lot of tyre clearance. For those who like to ride off-road in these situations, bike packing and so on, you might appreciate flared bars, and those are Shimano Tiagra shifters. And this price point of this bike is just under $2,800 US. So this uses the TRP high road brake, it's a converter brake, which is actually quite good, one of the better ones out there. So it's not a full hydraulic system. And a lot of times that lends itself to some of these crazy adventures. If you need to work on your own bike, you have a cable actuating that brake. And you might notice all of the cable housings are run externally, so that's pretty easy for maintenance and so on. English thread bottom bracket, very nice. Serious WTB tyres in this bike, the Ranger 2.25 in this example, and let's look at that tyre clearance from this angle. Pretty serious. 3 inches, insane. Moving across here inside the booth, we've got Bombtrack, and Bombtrack is a pretty well established name in the gravel world of cycling. This is the Bombtrack Hook EXT C, which is a carbon frame by Bombtrack. Comes in at about 1,260 grams, plenty of mounting options. Everything's internalized. This bike is about $4,300. Here's a look at the fork on the Bombtrack EXT C. You can see plenty of tyre clearance. Now this is a 650B wheel, a ton of tyre clearance right there. And notice how they've integrated the cables nicely inside the frame. More mounting options. Love the bento box mount myself. And you've got plenty of mounts on the down tube, C tube. And if you wanted to run a 2x, you can. The option's there for a derailleur mount. This is obviously a 1x bike. Fitted with SRAM Rival 1x11, 10 to 42 cassette on the back. In front of you is the entry-level Bombtrack Hook. Now, there are 4 bikes in their entire range. There's also an aluminium bike. You can check out those details on the website. So this bike, price-wise, starts off at $3,000, close to that. It's made from Columbus chrome steel tubing, and the fork, tapered carbon with plenty of mounting points. Flat mount as well, as you can see. And this features the GRX 400 group set, which is 2x10 hydro brakes. And again, like most Bombtracks, ton of mounts. So you've got mounts on the top tube here, and you can see external cable routing. And like I said, this is the entry-level bike, so there are 4 more in the range. In front of us here is another product by Bombtrack, but it's part of their new component lineup called Seido Components, and this is the new MGV fork. And as you can see, it has a lot of mounts, a lot of flexibility. It supports flat mount, big rotors, through axle, no worries at all. See the mounts right there, and it's tapered. Nice looking fork for your adventurous side of cycling, and this will feature on most of the Bombtracks in the, I think, the 2022 model year, etc., and also is available aftermarket. This is a new product line for Bombtrack, and the website is Seido-components.com. But Cycling Bicycles is the exclusive importer into the United States. And complementing the fork I just showed you is a line of wheels by Seido. This is the Magnum. This is the heavier duty wheel set. It will support about 150 kilograms of weight, which is pretty significant. Obviously need durable wheels for riding, bike packing on the gravelly roads less travelled. And next door to it is the Cyclist, which is a lighter wheel set. This is one of 5 wheel sets they're offering. I don't have the specs, so this is a teaser. Think about that. These are just brand new to market right now here at the Otter show. And one more item of interest here, Tufo. You may have heard of this brand. It's been around a long time. Tufo Tyres are made in the Czech Republic. This is their first entry into the gravel market. This is the Speedero. Name implies speed. Now, I don't know the full specs in this tyre, so you have to check out the website for yourself, but they look pretty nice. They've got tan sidewall option. I assume they have black as well. So that's their Speedero. And they also have the Thundero, which I understand is for some more gnarlier side of life on the gravelly roads less travelled. Again, you have to check out the website for details of these tyres. I didn't even realise these existed.
Hello, I'm Sophie representing Wilier here at Otter, and this is the new 2022 Rave SLR race gravel bike. This is the new model that Wilier came out with that is inspired from the Filante SLR and the Zero SLR road bikes. So you can see it has aero tubing similar to the Filante SLR. It has an integrated bar and stem called the J bar. It is very lightweight. The frame is about 950 grams. The fork is 415 grams. It has a 42, up to a 42 tire clearance. It also has some really nice features with the geometry with a 71 head tube, 74 seats. It has some nice drop seat stays, so it's more comfortable. This bike is designed to be a gravel race bike, but also really adaptable to changing out the components and making it an all-road bike. So it's very versatile, but definitely designed for gravel racing, going really fast, but also very comfortable with the geometry. This is the Jena gravel bike from Wilier. This model is very special because it has a special paint job done by an artist named Dustin Klein. It's the second series of the Unico Artist Edition. The Jena is the all-round gravel model from Wilier. It takes up to a 44 tire. This is an all-carbon frame and fork. Really nice geometry, very comfortable, very high-performing gravel model. Comes in two different specs for the US market with a GRX Di2 and an Ultegra Di2.
For 2022, this is the paint job for the Jena. Now this spec is not correct. This is a Camper e-car. The group sets on the 2022 are going to be Ultegra Di2 and GRX Di2. But this, like I said, is the 2022 colorway. Exactly the same as the bike you saw earlier in the video. The paint's quite nice. In fact, this video does not really do it justice. Thanks for checking out the lineup here at Cinelli, Bombtrack, and over there, Wilier. And don't forget to check out the links in the description below for more about these bikes and more. Thanks for watching.